Morning guys, and welcome to Dunster Castle. So if I turn you around, let me just flick you around, you'll see that we're here on our own, apart from the odd cars I turned up this morning. Last night we was there, yesterday we came here late. If I hadn't already put the video of that up, it'll be up at some point, but anyway, we got here late. And we got locked in. They told us that they'd lock the gate at 6 o'clock. So we just let them crack on with it. And we stayed the other night. They told us that would be okay, so that's what we did. Anyway, what I thought I'd do today, we have had a few people ask us to show around the van. So here you go, here's a bit of our van tour. So this van is a 68 model, as you can see. It's a Peugeot Boxer. It's the extra long wheelbase in this metallic red. When we had it, we wanted one which had pretty high spec, so we went for alloy wheels. So what we've actually done, we've windows, these are double glazed windows, they do open, they've got the shutter blinds on the inside. Also on this side, as you can see, we've got the awning, little bedroom window, pillars go on this side again, and that's about it. On this side we've got a barbecue outlet, and then that's your electric 240. We don't use that, to be fair, because it's all solar panelled up and we get away with that. On the back doors we put some old home is where you park it stickers. Made these myself. Stu and Dawn's travel sticker, made that ourselves. And then at the bottom here, and if you can just see, this here's your box. That's where we put our LPG in for the onboard tank, which is underneath. Coming around to this side, we got less, obviously the other wheels. We've got a Truma combi boiler, so that's the exhaust and inlet for that. Then we've got underground water tank and waste tank. Just turn these and obviously that's letting the different waters out or in. This is obviously the in. Just put an hose pipe to that, turn your hose pipe on, off you go. So yeah, like I said, we went for the high spec that we could do. It's got a Euro 6 engine in it. It's a 2 litre. You do have to put blue in this engine, so that just gets added with the fuel. We just have a notes on the dashboard come up when it needs to have the blue put into it. Okay. On the roof, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but we've got 2 solar panels, 180 watt each, I think they are. We've got a little vent which is in the shower, a roof vent for the shower, and then we've got another vent inside of the kitchen, which I'll show you when we get in there. We can't see it from this position. So we'll have a quick look in the cab. So this is just a standard Peugeot type cab. We have got air conditioning and we've got cruise control on this van as well. So yeah, we left the double seat in when we did the build, but it is on a swivel, so that does spin all the way around. I'll show you that when I get into the back. All the mirrors are more electric, as you'd expect on the higher spec van. Locking system, we put this, I know they'll get this off in 2 seconds if they want to get it off, but it's on there. We've got the chain with a lock on it, and then down here we've got a bear lock, and that locks the vehicle in reverse. And now the guys who fitted this and the West Midlands company. There's another channel we watches, Louise and
Emma, Camper Vibe.
Louise and Emma, Camper Vibe. They did a bit of a video on these guys. So then bear locks, and what you actually do, you stick your vehicle into reverse, you lock it with a key, and you can't get out of reverse. So, you know, just reverse it against a wall or something, and realistically, there ain't going to be much of a chance of them stealing it unless they get the front wheels in the air and tow the damn thing away. If they want it, you know, guys, they're going to take it. But the guys at the bear locks told me that if you try to get this out of reverse, that you'll break the gear stick off before you'll break the mechanism, what they've stuck into the dashboard, behind the dashboard, and you will need grinders to take that mechanism off, and it's going to be, well, you ain't going to do it in 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to open the back doors up, and you can have a look inside the bedroom. So as you can see, guys, we've got a raised bed. This is, well, we've built a few camper vans, to be honest with you, but we've built 2 reasonably big ones like this, and the other one had got like a C-shaped bed in the back, and every night I had to come back from doing what I was doing and put the bed together, and it was ideal for us, to be fair. As you're watching the channel, you'll know we're photographers, we want to be out early on the morning, and we come back after sunset on the night. So the last thing you want to be doing is putting the bed together. So we've got a garage where we keep all our bits and dabs. That's a spare toilet cassette, so when one gets filled, we have actually got 2 of these, but we leave one at home when we're not doing long distance. Got all our bits and dabs in here, barbecue, hose pipe. Then the van runs on these. We've got 330 amp batteries. We've got a 6,000 watt inverter. I know, overkill, there you go. We've got a B2B charger, and there's no charging system on it, and I just forget the name of it at the minute, but I'll stick that up. So there's 2 charging systems on it. It's a P200, the model is, but I just can't think of the make. There you go. We've got an isolator, so we can isolate everything what's going on. Yeah, fire extinguisher. The combi boiler, obviously you guys know it, it's got little hose pipes coming off it to put various heat around the van. And we've got one, I'll move my tripod, we've got a vent over there, so in the winter we do keep that clear, and it keeps all this area nice and dry, and keeps it free from condensation. I know we all suffer a little bit with condensation, that's how we're trying to battle it. So fitted these cupboards, we've got lights underneath each of the cupboard. The little vent, might be a little bit of a tip, guys, but that little vent there with a little switch on it is to the fridge. We've got an 80 litre fridge, which is only runs off the battery. It's a compressor fridge, and what I found was the cupboard above it, which we put the pans and stuff in. We'll show that in a minute. But that cupboard above it used to get really warm inside, and obviously it's the heat generated from the fridge. So what I've done, I've stuck that little vent on there, and then I've got a little fan in there, which is controlled off this switch. And then in the bathroom I've got another vent, so just dragging air through one side and hopefully push it out the other. But since I've done it, I've never had that cupboard go warm, so it's obviously working. So these all these units was built by myself. The cupboard doors we brought Magnum motorhomes. It was pretty expensive, to be fair, for what there was. I think there's something like 50 quid a piece, something like that, the doors were. But we was trying to make it look as much like a motorhome as what you'd buy a Swift or whatever you want to call them, as we could. Dawn didn't want to go down the road of a camper van with no showers and stuff. So obviously it's got a shower in, toilet, rest of the stuff, make it as comfortable as I could for her. As she is very patient. Anybody watching the channel knows that, you know, I'll get away with murder really, getting her up at stupid o'clock for doing photography and that. So we did make it as comfortable for her as what I could. Anyway, so that's the bedroom side of it. I'll go inside now and we'll get a quick tour of the inside. Okay then guys, let's take a look inside. So what I've just done is spun the front seats round so it gives you a better idea of the room we've got inside. So I'm spun round. What I did forget to mention when we was in the cab is that we put the motorhome type blinds on the windows. Them are brilliant, them man, just the job. So going on into the inside of the van, I'd just like to say that this ain't quite finished, some of these parts, but we've put a little bit of a table on the outside. So when I'm doing our barbecue and stuff, we can use this. We've got an extension wheel table on the work surface. Got a 2-volt plug on the outside here if we need it. Never use it, to be honest with you, but there you go. Go turn that on. That's right in the lens now. Dawn's trying to help out and is messing again, as usual. So, let's climb inside. So what we did, we've got the 2 cupboards here. Then we've got a shower toilet. Then we've got the model. Behind the model is a fridge, a wardrobe, another cupboard. So, to spin these chairs round, it's just a locking system. You just turn these, pick them up, and it spins round easy. The only thing what we have to do to spin them round is take this one headrest off because it's this part of the cab. Our combi boiler, it's a Truman heater. Combi heater is underneath there. There is some more electric bits underneath there as well. Then we got this, obviously we got this bench chair. It's about 3.5 foot wide, I think it is, just wide enough for us two, to be fair. When we built it, or when I built it, I'd done a drawing on the floor. I plywooded the floor first, then I did a drawing to where everything needed to be, measured the chair, how much room we needed for the fridge, how much room we needed for the shower block. I did actually try and do a video on it, but I was trying to do it on a phone, it just didn't work, so it never got shown. So this is the Logan table mechanism, which, as you know, probably know, they spin round and do all sorts of things. You can higher it, lower it, whatever. Absolutely brilliant. Freddie seems to park himself down there. He always drags that pillar off the chair and puts it there. He does that himself. So coming into the cab, into the back even, we've got the same sort. Oops. We've got this same sort.
Open the other side.
So I should have opened the other side. It's much neater. There you go. Oh, we got some plates in there. Look. So we've got this thing on the top for storage. Storage is the key in one of these little camper vans, as we all know. This is the setup what we're using. This gives us our our solar system readouts. We're on 3.3 amps at the minute. It's early morning, it's overcast, so you know. Truma combi boiler heater, so that heats the water up. It also heats the van up when we're cold, and then this controller turns things on and off, water pumps, tells us our battery. That's the leisure batteries. We're on 13.1 volts. The starter battery is on 13.2 volts. It gives us the temperatures inside and outside the van. It gives us our water levels. We've got 100% water. Yeah. We've got this little 12 volt car socket. And to be honest with you, what we use that for on a night if you're going to watch telly, we ain't actually got a television which is built onto the van anyway. We just stick it on the kitchen work surface and we do it from that way. Here we've got the fan for the roof, the Max Air fan. Some of you guys will know it's them really good. Just press a button, they open up. They either pull air in or take air out. And again, let's just turn it off so we got no noise. We can do that with a thermostatic control. Anyway.
Have you shown the table that you've done?
Yeah. Dawn's asking me if I've showed you this table. Yes, it's just another table pulls out. So when we're sat down, I'm going to put that down. We got loads of room. We just sticks. We got a pole that fits underneath there to hold it up. Okay. We got a pole that fits underneath to show that off. So I'll have to get back because of the cupboards. We've just got knives and forks, crockery. In here is bits of junk.
Not junk, it's things that we use.
Say junk, don't just tell me it's things that we use. I'll call it junk.
So we've got two.
So we've got two pull-out drawers, two on the bottom.
Two deep pull-out drawers there.
Then we got one underneath the cooker.
And this is quite a long one.
And that's a long one. And what's in there?
Food stuff.
Food storage. There you go, guys. That's where we keep the food.
3-ring.
Oh, no, look at that for a proper little poser look. Alright, speed on this video, I'll tell you guys, right, sit.
Oven and grill.
Oven and grill. How's that work, dear? Gas. Wardrobe. Full of Dawn's clothes, may I add.
You've got as many as me.
Oh, I've got as many as her, she's telling me. So, little cupboard again here. Tea bags, coffee mate, blah de blah, blah de blah. Another cupboard. Another deep storage cupboard. More stuff again for Dawn. Fred, go and lie down.
The same on the other side.
Hang on. This little thingamajob here tells us how much gas we got. As you can see, guys, we're full. We're fully loaded.
Another storage cupboard underneath the
Open
fridge.
it in. Just open. There you go, guys. No one for Dawn's rubbish.
It's not all mine.
Not all mine. We've already covered that one. That's pots and pans in that one, guys. Fridge. Is the fridge open? There we go. That's an 80 litre fridge. Main part of this fridge, ice cream. That's the main part of this fridge, guys. Ice cream and strawberries wherever they are. There you go. Them at the back. And then obviously we can get into the boot. If you move out of the way now, don't you come backwards. Obviously we can get into the boot via the back doors or the undergauge, whatever you guys are calling it. But I also put a door on this side. Dragging a little bit on the bottom, it needs a little bit taken off it. But I can also get into it on this side, and again, as you can see, we've just bought these plastic boxes, ideal to be honest with you. You can just pull them out, and then I can just just get a bit of what I was doing for the
Food,
food.
mainly food.
Mainly food in there. We've got a boot full of food, and also the TVs in the back of there. As a rule, we do drop the TV on the bed. So guys, I think bathroom. Oh, they just told me bathroom. Don't forget the bathroom. As I was saying earlier on, when we decided that we were going to build this, and Dawn's input was we will need a bathroom and we will need a proper toilet. I know a lot of the guys, the camper guys, the van lifers use public stuff and that, but we're in our 60s, and to be honest with you, I don't want to be walking around the field with a shovel to bury me crap. So she made me build a shower. On the back of the shower door, these bits, and for the awning, to wind the awning out, and one of the stabilising things for the awning. And then we've got a shower, it's got a mirror, the curtain just drags all the way round, electric flush toilet, which, to be honest with you, you just got to watch what you're doing with that, because otherwise you just fill it up with water faster than lightning. The shower system that works off the combi boiler. We just turn it to a temperature and then just turn the cold onto it. It mixes it and gives you the right sort of temperature. It works really well. And what the other thing we do is the shower head, we've put one of these trigger type ones on. So when we're showering, all we need to do is pull the trigger, wet ourselves, lather up, and then swill off. And that just saves absolutely loads and loads of water. If we go back over onto the sink side, we bought a tap which has got the extension on, and the reason we did that is that we can actually turn it outside, and then we can wash Freddie down if he decided to get himself mucky. We just pull the awning over the top if it's raining and wash him down there. Like Dawn's already said, it's 3-hob cooker, grill and oven. And guys, I think that sort of covers it. If you've got any questions, comments below. As I said, on the outside, these double glazed windows. You've got the blinds that you just pull down as that. Or as you pick them up, it's got the fly screen, where you can just knock the fly screen down if you wish.
Lights, touch lights.
Oh, and Dawn's just telling me that I want you to know that to turn the lights on and off, you just touch them. There you go. We've got a awning light put over here, so when we're coming in on a night, just knock a switch on here. I can reach it, Dawn can't. I can reach it from outside. From outside.
Not from outside.
Not from,
No.
well, you didn't let me finish, did you? You're
All
interfering again, aren't you? So, like I just said, she can't reach it from outside. I can, so I'll just knock it on. And then we got strip lights on the bottom of these cupboards to light up the cooker. Then we got a strip light, as Dawn just switched it on. Underneath there, LED strip lights, fire extinguisher. It's always a good idea, I think. There's one there. There's one in the boot. And then we've got the alarm system for gas or whatever it is. I forgot what it's called now. But there you go. And this is where we stick our sticker, Steve. Country Van Life. Go and look his channel. He does something totally different to how we do it. As you know, I'm at work, and we try to get away 4 days a week, long weekends. So there you go, guys. So that's a tour of our little van. I hope you enjoyed that. If I've built it wrong, please let me know in the comments. You know very well I want to take no notice of you anyway, but have your say. There you go. Oh, and the van's name is Percy. Percy the van.
Percy the Peugeot.
Peugeot the Peugeot van. Freddie the little dog with his tongue hanging out, always. Is you Fred? Hey? You got your tongue hanging out. There you go, guys. I'll leave you with a smile. There you go. Speak to you soon. Bye. Bye.
Bye.